Welcome to another episode of Hugo Smokes. I'm your host, Hugo, and today I'm going to be smoking the Dunbarton Tobacco Trust Mi Querida Triqui Traca in a 5x52 Robusto. This cigar here has a Connecticut #1 wrapper over Nicaraguan binder, over Nicaraguan and Dominican fillers. And it was inspired after the 2018 release of the original Mi Querida. This cigar here was actually released in 2022. The name Triqui Traca is actually a Nicaraguan term for firecracker, and it's actually the firecrackers that are connected in the strand in the series. But for me, the name always reminds me of this. Yeah, for some reason it does. It's just Mexican in me, I guess, right? So I haven't smoked any Dunbarton Tobacco Trust yet. This is going to be my first one, so I'm very excited. Let's take a look at the wrapper itself. It's nice and little colored with very nice prominent veins there. Rustic looking wrapper. The band is simple but very nice and ornate. The peaks here remind me of a crown. The name Mi Querida actually means mistress in Spanish, as you guys probably already know. And he's referring to the Connecticut Broadleaf wrapper, as that's Steve Saka's favorite wrapper. All right, let's see what the aromas bring off of the wrapper itself. Rich dark leather and chocolate. Fermented tobacco and a sweet note. I'm gonna go ahead and cut this with the straight cut. As you can see here, it's pretty nice and packed. Feels a little bit hefty on the hand. So I'm assuming the draw's gonna be a little bit snug. All right. Just as I suspected, a little bit snug. But looks like it's gonna work out. All right, let's go ahead and light it up. All right, definitely a very full flavored cigar, very punchy. Punchy as in flavor, not strength. The retrohale is nice and smooth, zero stinging on the sinus. However, on the palate itself, rich, dark espresso, lots of leather and pepper. On the retrohale, the leather is manifesting itself along with the pepper. Yeah, that's pretty much it for now. Let me go ahead and smoke this down, pass the first third, and I'll be back for an update. Welcome back. I'm at the end of the first third of this Triqui Traca. As you can see, the burn line is nice, almost straight. It's got a little peak there, but it looks like it's self-correcting. The ash is nice and white and stacked, indicating that it was nice and ready to smoke, nice and box dried. I did accidentally drop it. You can see the little ding right there, and the ash kept holding on, indicating it's well constructed. Yeah, so as far as the primary notes on this Triqui Traca, very consistent with the light up. Just dark, rich espresso, leather, and pepper. Although it started off at full body, now it's medium body. I'm experiencing 0 nicotine. On the retrohale itself, leather, lemongrass, and oak. The oak, it's a little bit of a charred smoke, if you may. The coffee itself, it became very bitter. Here at the end, it's just like that very bitter coffee. Almost like when you let your coffee get cold and you drink it again, it just tastes like real bitter. Exactly like that. So I do want to mention that this is supposed to be the bolder of the Mi Queridas, but yeah, I mean it's not really attacking me, but there's just an abundance of flavor, especially at the light up. So let me keep smoking this down past the second third, and I'll be back for my next update. Welcome back. I'm at the end of the second third of this Triqui Traca. One thing I want to point out is that there's some embossed circular seals along the band here that I noticed that are kind of floral in design. I don't know if you'll be able to see them, but maybe there. Yeah, it's a detail that I just noticed just looking at the band, but you have to really concentrate to notice them. The ash is still nice and white. The burn line semi-corrected itself. Smoke production diminished a little bit. The leather on the main profile is totally gone. Still getting pepper. But however, now a nice milk chocolate note was introduced, which is very creamy. And still getting lots of bitter coffee or espresso. On the retrohale itself, just basically getting pepper, a little bit of charred wood, and a medicinal note reminiscent of black licorice or anise. Yeah, so the strength is medium here, full flavored. So far, it's a pretty good little firecracker. So let me keep smoking this down as far as I can to the nub probably, and I'll be back for my last update and closing thoughts on this Triqui Traca. Welcome back. I'm at the end of this Triqui Traca. As you can see, the ash just fell before this take. The burn line is still not straight, but it's pretty even within itself. The ash is still nice and white. Still getting moderate smoke production. As far as flavors on the main palette, now it's just real bitter coffee, charred wood. On the retrohale, the charred wood is also manifesting itself with a very light, faint, underlying nutty note. The cigar's been burning for about an hour and 30 minutes now. The price point on this cigar is anywhere from $10 to $11 for a single, $55, $60 for a 5-pack, and about $200 to $220 for a box of 20, depending what retailer you find them at. So the things I like about this cigar is that I get 0 nicotine on it. It's very enjoyable, even though it's very dark flavored. Also, it's got some nice transitions. The things I don't like it is that I think it's missing a sweeter component to combat the darkness on it. I don't know, maybe that was the intention of Steve Saka. Also, here at the end, I'm having it's, you can see it's kind of like going out. I didn't touch it up or anything, but it's just kind of like going out on its own. Yeah, they could use a little bit more of a sweetie note. So my final rating on this cigar is going to be a 5-pack for myself. If you like dark, bitter cigars, this is going to be a box worthy for you. So that's all that I have for this Triqui Traca. By the way, this cigar was donated to the channel by Mr. Peter, the Cigar Collective. Thank you, Peter. Appreciate that, sir. Don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe, as that'll help the channel out a lot. And I'll catch you guys on the next one.